We're staying with the war in Ukraine, where a deputy prime minister says authorities will try to evacuate civilians trapped in Mariupol through 11 humanitarian corridors. The mayor of Mariupol claims more than 5,000 civilians have been killed to date. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is now calling on Western nations to agree on an embargo on Russian oil. And elsewhere, the United States has announced a new round of sanctions focusing on Russia's financial institutions, as well as Russian officials and their family members. We have more in this report.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy on Thursday called on Western politicians to quickly agree on an embargo of Russian oil, complaining that their failure to do so was costing Ukrainians their lives. In an early morning video address, Mr. Zelenskyy also said he would continue to insist Russian banks be completely blocked from the international finance system.
Наполягати на тому чи іншому форматі відмови демократичного світу від російської нафти. Саме нафтовий експорт – це одна з основ російської агресивності. Одна з основ того, що керівництво Російської Федерації може дозволити собі ставитись не всерйоз до переговорів.
Elsewhere, the meeting of the North Atlantic Council in Foreign Ministers session with the participation of partners is taking place in Brussels. NATO's Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg delivered opening remarks at the meeting. Ukrainian. Also present at the meeting is Dmytro Kuleba, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, who appealed to NATO for more weapons in its fight against Russia.
Joined today by our partners from Ukraine, Georgia, Finland, Sweden, and the European Union, and by our Asia-Pacific partners, Australia, Japan, the Republic of Korea, and New Zealand. So very much welcome to all of you. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has profound implications for European security, but has also shaken the entire international order. It is an urgent need to further support Ukraine, and at our meeting later on with the NATO foreign ministers, I'm certain that we will address the need for more air defense systems, anti-tank weapons, lighter but also heavier weapons, and many different types of support to Ukraine.
We will, for sure, know better what is going there. And the important thing is to continue putting pressure on Russia and continue supporting Ukraine. Zelenskyy has a lot of support, but what he really needs is more arms.
Meanwhile, special recording and reports from HOSTOMEL in Ukraine show intense damage due to Russian attacks in the area. Russian forces have also completely destroyed the world's largest aircraft that was kept in Ukraine's HOSTOMEL airport. The aircraft, a Tu-25 Imria, once nicknamed Dream, has been reduced to metal scraps after the attacks. The aircraft was kept inside the Antonov International Airport. Still in Ukraine, drone aerial footage captures general views of the aftermath in the suburban residential areas. Scenes show devastation around the village of MOSCHUN, north of the capital, Kyiv. On the other hand, video from around MOSCHUN, near Kyiv, also shows abandoned Russian military equipment, including military tanks. And outside Kyiv, U.S. President Joe Biden delivered remarks at the North America's building trades unions. The president outlined his administration's plans to allocate billions of dollars towards new infrastructure project and gave an update to America's response to war crimes committed by Russian forces in Ukraine.
Steps we've already taken are predicted to shrink Russia's gross domestic product by double digits this year alone. Just in 1 year, our sanctions are likely to wipe out the last 15 years of Russia's economic gains. And because we've cut Russia off from importing technologies like semiconductors and
Russia's more than 6-week-long invasion of Ukraine has forced over 4 million to flee. The war has also killed or injured thousands and left cities and towns destroyed.